Hello everybody, this is Gregory with Permanent Weight Loss Made Easy, where there should be no hesitance in your weight loss and in your weight maintenance. Today we're going to talk about the number one mistake that men and women make when eating. Now, before we begin, if you need help with weight loss, contact me through the Clarity FM link found here in the episode notes. As you guys know, I've lost over 100 pounds and I've kept it off for 30 plus years. Also check out my two books, which chronicle this accomplishment. You can find on Apple and Amazon. My podcast, The Cinema Rag, which has over 160 episodes, and The Awakened Man, which has 400 episodes. And lastly, if you appreciate my content, there's a link for PayPal. So this episode won't take that long. This adage, what I'm going to tell you, is something that typically is told to children when they are younger. And what is it? It's very simple. This action causes us to overeat. Why does it cause us to overeat? Because we're not thinking about the amount of food that we're eating. So let's narrow it down. It's like 20 questions. Let's narrow it down. So what are some things that we're doing where we're just mindlessly eating without thinking about it? Well, one can be driving and eating. This is certainly something that I would not recommend. So you pick up McDonald's, which you shouldn't be picking up, but you pick up food and then you're eating it in the car. It's like, no, you should sit down, have a meal. Even if you have to pull over at a rest stop or eat somewhere, don't eat and drive, because again, it's just mindless eating. So concomitant to that, or connected to that, accompanying that, would be the more common thing that we do. Because we all have eaten in a car, especially if you're on the run and you feel like, oh, it's lunchtime, so I got to eat something at lunch. And so since I have to eat, I should stop and get some food. But no, I don't eat till 3 o'clock, so I miss breakfast and lunch. I eat when I'm hungry, but normally it's at 3. So don't fall for this, well, it is 8 a.m., so I have to eat, or it is 12 o'clock, so I have to eat. Over The Awakened Man, I did an episode how 50% of American men eat out every day. Every day. Now, some of this is work-related, right? So they work at an office plaza and they go, I'm going to pick up something nearby. But it's just too much. So all this is just wasteful calories, especially when we're eating on the run. But the big thing, the number one mistake we make is eating while watching TV. And this is common. I think back in the day, prior to the advent of television, you would certainly see families getting together and eating, and maybe having the radio on the background, something like that. But even if you look at pictures from the 1950s and 60s, when the television became much more pervasive, families were eating and have the TV on and watching Ozzie and Harriet or Leave It to Beaver or something. And eventually, it was later to like the Brady Bunch or whatever shows in the 60s and 70s, the Partridge Family. And this just kind of became so ingrained. And we know when we're watching TV, we're going to overeat because we're not cognizant, we're not present as to how much calories we're taking in. So we always tend to overeat. But we love television, we're addicted to it. Like I take nightly walks and I walk by houses and you can see the glow of the television's always on. People wake up, they put it on. As soon as they get home from work, they put it on. So yes, are there couples that eat food, families that eat food with no TV? Yes, that's the way it should be, because you eat when you're hungry. I'm hungry. Let's eat dinner. And then you stop eating when you're no longer hungry, not when you're stuffed to the gourd. I'm no longer hungry. And then if you want to watch TV, which I think it'd be better to go write, read, play the piano, do something. But if you're going to watch TV, then watch TV. The mistake we make is, and I've done it too. Look, I'm not going to say I've never done it. We just kind of tune out. Let's just go get some takeout or get a big bowl of pasta, big bowl of cereal. Let's get in front of the boob tube, Netflix and chill, so to speak, and we eat. So we're more focused on the show and we're just mindlessly eating. So that's the number one mistake, because by eating when watching TV or eating when picking up food, we're consuming more calories. And the studies show this. We consume more calories than we otherwise need. And of course, those extra calories throughout the day, throughout the days, throughout the week are going to lead to a burgeoning waist. Guys, post in the comments, let me know if you do this, how often you do it. Do you do it nightly, every meal? I'd love to hear from you. The other thing is, if it's not TV, then it's social media or something like that. So anything screen. So let's not eat and look at screens. Guys, post in the comments. Until next time.